What's going on, guys? My name is Mr. Hurricane. Welcome back to NFL Offseason Talk. Yesterday I talked about wide receivers and free agency, and today, you guys know I'm a Minnesota Vikings fan, a die-hard Vikings fan, and today I'm talking about Minnesota Vikings starting quarterback number 7, Christian Ponder. Now, what I want to talk about with Christian Ponder is how he's come along in his development as a starting quarterback in the National Football League and where he's going to be going forward and whether the Vikings should be prepared to pull the plug. Ponder has now played 2 years in the league, and so we have a good sample size now of games to really pick and choose from. And what we see from Christian Ponder, especially in his second year, is a lot of inconsistency. He had some very good games and then some extremely bad games that are not appropriate for any starter on any team to ever have. He had 3 games with less than 100 yards, and there were times where it was just like, if we throw the ball, I have absolutely no confidence in this team to do anything. I just don't. Hand the ball off to Adrian, please. Alright, so Ponder, he's an interesting guy because I think he can really be a good quarterback in the NFL. I don't think he'll ever be elite, but I think he can be a good player. And I'm going to mainly reference 2 games last year that showed that he can be a good player, and that was the Week 3 game against San Francisco and the Week 17 game against the Green Bay Packers. In my opinion, those are the 2 biggest games of the season, and I think if the Vikings don't beat San Francisco in Week 3, they finish year 4-12 or 5-11. I think that win gave them confidence, and it sparked this team to help go 10-6 down the stretch. And with those 2 games being as important as they were, Ponder had, I think, his 2 best games in the National Football League. And especially that Week 17 game against Green Bay, he had 3 touchdown passes, his only 3 touchdown performance of the entire year. Ponder is not going to wow anybody with his stats. The only stat that will wow you is his completion percentage at 62.1%. But if you want to evaluate stats, he threw almost 200 more passes this year than the previous year, and he threw 1 less interception. So he's getting better with decision making, although there were times last year, especially that road game against Green Bay, why the hell did he throw that ball in the end zone when we had the lead? I have no idea. And so some of the things I want to see Christian Ponder